and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making some banana bread. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe down below for more content like this. And I will make sure to put the recipe for this in the description, and because this is not my recipe at all, and I give full credit to the original creator of this recipe. So also, if you hear dogs in the background, my two dogs are here, so you might hear them or see them. But yeah, so let's get onto the video. Okay, so as you can see, I've changed angles a little bit, but I'm going to be going back and forth between all the different angles. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get some we have really unripe bananas. You don't need as unripe bananas, but you're going to need 2 1/3 cup of mashed unripe, or 2 ripe bananas. Ooh, this is kind of falling apart. We've been wanting to make banana bread because of the reason having having 2 ripe bananas. So I'm gonna time lapse this and I'll be right back. ASMR. So this is what it should look like after you're finished mashing it up, and I just use a potato masher. You can use any kind you want, but if you like it chunkier, then obviously leave it a little chunkier. I don't like banana chunks in my banana bread. So that's the first step. So you're gonna just set this off to the side. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to, sorry, my dog. You're gonna preheat your oven to 350. So in a large mixing bowl, you're gonna put your flour, and you're gonna be able to find all the quantities with the recipe below. And then you're going to want to combine the flour, your baking soda, and your salt. Ooh, can't get it to come out. And you're just gonna wanna whisk this up. And now you can just set this off to the side. So in my stand mixer, I'm going to cream together my brown sugar and my butter, which I do have softened a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna cream this together. Okay, so after your mixture kind of looks like this, you're going to just use a spatula and scrape off whatever mixing utensil you used. I spilled some. And then you're going to want to take your eggs and make sure they are beaten already. Beaten. I don't know which the correct context of that is. I'm going to just add that in. And then mix on a low speed. Okay, so once you're liquid, it's kind of liquidy. It's going to be. You're just going to want to add in your mashed bananas. And make sure it's not just a certain amount of bananas. Make sure, here they are. Make sure it is 2 1/3 cup. Okay, and then you're going to stir in your bananas. Okay, so after your bananas are nice and mixed in, then you are going to want to take your banana mixture and put it into the flour. One thing I forgot to mention before is you gotta grease your pan. So I'm just using a little bit of this Pam cooking spray. Just since I'm using this mini bump pan, I want to make sure to get in all the little crevices. So I also forgot to mention, this is what your banana bread mixture, or your banana mixture, should look like. And then you're just going to want to add it in, and I like to add it in slowly. So you're going to fold it, and if you don't know what that is, you're just going to split it down the middle and push it over, I guess. And just kind of fold that in until it forms a good mixture. Okay, so this is what your mixture should look like. It's pretty thick, and if you think it's too thick, then maybe add a little water. I don't really know. But we're just gonna pour this into our pan, and here's just a little warning: do not fill your pan all the way up, please, because if you do, it is going to be a nightmare for you. Please only fill your pan up about a halfway full. Let's see, and we have a lot of batter left because I'm using a mini bunked cake pan. If we had a larger one, I probably would use it, but we don't. And yes, the recipe does recommend using a loaf pan, but I do not care. Okay, so you want to fill it only like halfway to 3/4 up, and you're gonna want to tap it and shake it, especially if you're using the same cake pan as me. Get it all in all the crevices, and then we're going to do this to a second pan. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 cake pans. I'm going to pop them in our preheated oven. Ow, freak. Just kidding. Okay. And then you're going to want to set a timer for about 45 minutes, and then I would check them and then leave them in for as long as you can stick a fork or toothpick in them and pull them out and they're clean. So it's been a little bit of time since I last saw you guys, and we've let these bake and set in their tins a little bit. And this is what your cakes should look like whenever you put the fork in. It should come out clean. I mean, there can be a little crumbs on it, but so yeah. So we're about ready to pop these bad boys out of the tins. So we're gonna make sure you wear hand. Ooh! See, and it just popped out like that. And it's like a little cake. So there's that one, and we're gonna let it cool top. Be careful because they are really hot. Okay. Then we're gonna turn this one upside down. Hopefully it comes out. Maybe. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna cut into them and try them. Okay, so I've let the banana bread fully cool, and I got a piece. Looks just like this. It's really good. It's kind of dense. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, but let's try it. It's banana-y. I think it's good. It's not too dry, which I was kind of scared about. The like crust is a little bit drier than I thought, but it's not crumbly, which is good. And only thing I might add to it is a little more sweetness or vanilla to it, but I think it's really, really good and a really good recipe. So I think you guys should definitely try it out. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more content. So make sure to go check out the recipe below. I'm eating it right now. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. Peace. Okay, so in a large mixing bowl, you're gonna want to put crap. You're gonna want to